My mom, when she was pregnant with my sister and I, she didn't know she was having twins. And it took them about 6 months to realize that there was something wrong with me. And they finally took me to a specialist, and the specialist was like, she has cerebral palsy. We were having a family get-together, and my cousin had just done one. And he was telling me about it, and I was like, oh my gosh, that sounds like so much fun. I've always wanted to do one. He kind of looked at me, and he kind of looked at like my body. He looked up and down at me, and I was like, what are you looking at? And then he goes, you know, Nissi, I bet you could do it. He planted this seed, and he told me, if you condition your body, I will do this with you, and I will get people to do this with you.
I am Nissi Mackay. And the role I kind of play with Nissi, apart from having known her for a long time and her being one of my really good friends, I just take care of her. I'm her attendant. She really is like one of the strongest people I know, and she has such a beautiful heart. So hearing that she wanted to do this was really not so much as a surprise to me, because I was like, oh, Nissi wants to do quote unquote the impossible. She was just so excited, and more than anything, like, I just wanted to be like a completely encouraging and you know, like motivating person for her, just to be like, okay, like, yes, like, you should do this.
I ran into Nissi at a coffee shop one day, and we got to catching up a little bit, and then she shared with me that she was going to be competing in the Tough Mudder race. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's awesome. And then she asked me if I might be interested in helping her tell her story. The message that she wanted to share with people is, you know, you can do things that seem impossible, but you don't have to do them alone. We decided to go through Kickstarter because it was really important to me that we tell this story the right way. The funds from the Kickstarter campaign are going to cover our production costs, so equipment rentals, crew, travel to the various shooting locations, the time that we're going to put into editing and color correction, all of that post-production stuff. And then some of the funds are going to cover a local theatrical release for some of our supporters who are kind of here in this area, and that's going to be a lot of fun. And then finally, some of the funds are going to cover the Kickstarter costs and taxes that go into the campaign. When you share a film and it's done right, people walk away from that experience with the message really embedded in a way that causes them to think and can create real change after the experience. And I knew that that wasn't an experience that I could create just on my own. You know, I needed help, kind of in the spirit of this film.
With my disability, I am always going to need help. And I feel like that's a lot of people go around the world thinking that they have to do life by themselves. And it's not the case. That's not the case with me, and that shouldn't be the case with anyone. I feel like everybody is looking out for number one. And that's not the way my heart and my brain operate. I can't do that because I'm always going to need assistance. And I feel like people who have trouble asking for help would just get blessed by this, because I want to show people that they can't do it on their own. They just can't. You have to have a support system. And Tough Mudder is such a sweet a demonstration of that, because you have to have a team. You can't go out there alone. And even if you do, everybody's helping each other. And I feel like that is such a huge deal, and that's something I want to show the world.